Hey, what's up, guys? Just coming at you here with the 3.5 Fire Fist deck profile today. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I played 3.5 Fire Fist back in February through April until Wolfbark got limited. Now that Wolfbark's back at 3, he's much more the deck's much more viable again. I don't think it'll be like tier 1 or anything, but it's still a fun, playable deck and can get around established boards really well. So I'll start out with the level 4s. I play 3 Wolfbark. You have to play 3 Wolfbark. He's Pseudo Monster Reborn for the deck, and that is just too good. If you played this deck or were playing when this deck was out, you know that Soul Charge wasn't out, and so cards that could just summon other monsters on their own were just too good, like Abyss Gund. So Wolfbark's at 3, so you have to play 3 of him. There's a reason he got limited as opposed to just semi-limited. 3 Bear. You pretty much have to play 3 Bear. Bear pops monsters, he gets around established boards, and then just swings in for days to search out Tenkies and Tensus, which is just too good. 1-ofs, play 1 Gorilla. Gorilla's a good card, but he's also really bad. He pops situational back row, which is really nice, but in order to search out a fire formation, he has to destroy a monster. So that's why you don't typically like drawing him and why you only play 1. So that way you can activate the Tenki and search out the Gorilla whenever you need him. And then for the final level 4, play 1 Dragon. Dragon is another Wolfbark target, and it's a 4th Wolfbark for the deck, essentially. Except whatever he brings out still has its effect. So if you have 3 fire formations, you can pop 2, summon a bear, and then still gain bear's effect because he doesn't negate it. And then go into an Xyz play. For the 3 engine, play 2 Rooster. The only time you ever played 3 Rooster was when Spirit was at 3 for like a week and a half, I think, is how long that lasted. Between the time of JOTL's release and that Banlist. Rooster is really nice. He searches out a Fire Fist monster, so he's a Tenki in a monster form, and he can switch out fire formations, so you can pop a Tenki to set a Tensin or a Tensu or something if you need it. Next up, play 1 Spirit. You have to play Spirit. He's your tuner. He makes your 3.5 access plays legitimate. And then 3 Leopard. You have to play 3 Leopard if you're playing 3.5. 2 is just too inconsistent, and you hardly will ever see him. If you're going to make the 3.5 play, you really need to open up with a Leopard and a Tenki, or a Tensu, or a Rooster and a Tenki. You summon him, and then you tribute him off for a fire formation. So he's a 1-for-1 on that, but if you search out a Tenki, it gets another monster to your hand. So essentially, he's a +1 for the deck. And if you have Tensu, you're just going to keep going off. Onto these spells. I play 3 Tenki. You have to play 3 Tenki. It's your monster searcher. It's just too good. I play 3 Tensu. A lot of people are only playing 2, or a lot of people will only play 2, I should say. I feel like 3 is too good because you need to open with Tensu, Tenki, and Leopard in some sort of combo with that. Tensu allows you to get an extra normal summon of a monster, which makes your 3.5 plays legitimate. I do typically side 1 out into game 2s and 3s, but for turn 1 at least, 3 Tensu is too good. On to generics, I play 2 Chalice. Chalice is too good right now because it kills Shadal's flip effects. So you go swing into a set Falco or something, and they flip it and activate it in damage step. Well, Chalice. So that makes that really good. Next, I play 2 MST. I won't play 3. I will never play 3 in this deck. I side the 3rd, but 2 MSTs solid, I think. It gets around situational back row. But with Artifact Shaddoll's kind of being things and Satellar Shaddoll's kind of being things, it's not that great because you don't want to hit artifacts with that. Reborns, I play 1 Rekindling because I play the 3.5 Axis, and I play Soul Charge at 1 because Soul Charge is just really good. And then I play the 1 Regeki because Regeki came off the ban list. Onto the traps, I play 1 Tenzin. I play Dragon, so that's essentially why I play this. If I didn't play Dragon, I probably wouldn't play Tenzin. But boosting them to 1,000 is really good, but otherwise you don't want to draw it before you draw Tenki or Tensu. I play 2 Vanities because Vanities didn't get hit on the ban list, and Vanity's Emptiness is just really good. Someone activates a Shaddol Fusion. Oh, nope. Or someone summons Tour Guide and Burning Abyss. Drop Emptiness. Nope. You can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you can just, like, summon Bear, pop Tenki, pop a monster, and then Vanity Sleeves and make plays. I play 3 Fiendish Chain. I've debated playing Breakthrough Skill instead, because I feel like that would ultimately be better against Shaddol's, because I don't want a Fiendish Chain Winda, because I know I'm not going to destroy Winda, I am going to make a Castel, and I am going to bounce Winda. So that would be my reasoning for putting Breakthrough Skill in. I may just throw those into the side. I play 3D Prison, because it gets around Winda. It's just going to banish it as opposed to leaving it on board and sending it to grave. Next up, 2 Mirror Force. I would drop this to 1 if I had a 3rd Emptiness. I would drop a Mirror Force for an Emptiness. I feel like a lot of people kind of forgot about Mirror Force when it went to 3, simply because Deep Prism went to 3. But being able to clear an entirely established board is really good. And then play 1 Ofs, play 1 Compulse because it'll get around Winda. It's probably one of the best summon responses because, like, cards like Bottomless Trap Hole aren't really that great because there's not a lot of Shaddolls or Burning Abyss monsters that you can hit off of it, because Dante doesn't get above 1,500 until he uses his effect. So Compulse is just ultimately better, I feel, than Bottomless this format. And I play Solemn Warning. So that lines out the main deck. We'll get into the extra deck. I play 2 Horse Prince. Horse Prince is your boss monster for your 3.5 play, I guess. You're going to go Spirit, Summon Leopard, Sink 6, that, and he's going to bring out a Rooster, and Rooster's going to search a Fire Fist monster. So it's just pluses all around, which is really good. I play 1 Vulcan. Vulcan's really good. He can get you around situational problem monsters, like against the Shaddol matchup. You can just bounce a Winda, bounce a Tenki back to your hand, so that's really good. On to the rank 4s. I play 1 Cardinal. You don't need more than 1 Cardinal because he's somewhat difficult to make if you don't use Dragon or just like summon Bear, activate Tensu, summon another Bear or something like that, because he requires 2 Fire Fists. He can get Tenkis back from your grave into your deck, which is really nice if you still have monsters, or you can get a Bear and a Tenki or something, and then get rid of 2 problem cards on your opponent's board. I play 2 Tiger King. Tiger King's just too good, because you go Wolfbark, Bear, summon Tiger King, search out a Tenki, and then he's a skill drain, essentially, for a turn, for anything non-Beast Warrior. Next, I play 2 Castel. When I played this deck before, I played 2 Arc, which I felt was really good back then, and right now I feel like 2 Castel is ultimately better than 2 Arc in every deck that plays level 4s. Castel just bounces Windas and Constructs back, so they're not going to add their Shaddol Fusions back to hand to keep making plays. I feel like he gets around problem cards better right now, because a lot of things revolve around sitting of getting sent to the graveyard so they can float monsters back and forth. Speaking of Arc, I play 1 Arc. I don't play 2 in this, and I won't play 2 Arc in anything anymore because Castell is ultimately better. Exciton, you have to play Exciton. The ability to just top deck into a Wolfbark and then destroy an established board is just too good. I play 1 Dweller. A lot of graveyard stuff right now with Shaddolls and Burning Abyss being the big 3. It's really nice to just drop a Dweller and you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I play 1 Gaga Cowboy because Cowboy wins games. I play 1 Black Chip. Black Chip's debatable right now. The only reason I'm playing Black Chip right now is because hands are still things in a lot of tier 2 decks and a lot of anti-meta stuff right now. So Black Chip just kills them. So does Dweller. I play 1 Karen Gorgon pretty much for the hands and for back row cards that are like Compulse or something like that. And then I play, for the rank 3s, I just play 1 Lion Emperor. Hardly ever go into Lion Emperor, but when I do, I typically have a Tensu in hand, and I'm going to use Lion Emperor to get a Spirit back, and then next turn, summon Spirit, summon Leopard, make Horse Prince get Rooster, Rooster get a Bear, activate Tensu, and summon the Bear, which is just really good for establishing boards. I don't have a side deck built yet, just because I haven't been able to play this competitively. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or what you think of the deck. As soon as I get some cards in the mail, I'll make a +1 video. And I feel like this version of +1 is ultimately better than 3.5. Just because some cards are out now that weren't out back then. I felt like 3.5 had better outs back in February and April, but now that certain cards are out now, +1, I feel will be better. And if you've watched my videos, I hated +1. I wrecked +1's face with 3.5, but I think it's ultimately better against the meta right now. So again, like, comment, subscribe, let me know if you guys have any suggestions.